Okay. Do you like to wear special clothes?
I don't like to wear special clothes at all, no. So I don't really care about clothes. I rarely shop for clothes. I buy clothes as rarely as possible, really, and I don't wear special clothes at all. I try to wear just normal clothes, and I try to have a lot of clothes that are the same, so I don't really have to think about what to wear every day. So I'm not interested in clothes at all, and I don't really enjoy wearing special clothes at all.
Did you sometimes wear special clothes when you were a child?
Not really. So I grew up in Ireland, and we used to go to mass every Sunday. We used to go to church every Sunday, and on Sundays, I guess I used to wear my nicer clothes, but they still weren't special clothes. They were just very similar to the clothes I would wear on school days, but they were perhaps a little bit newer and a little bit nicer. But apart from that, I don't think that I often wore anything special, or perhaps I never wore anything special when I was a child.
When was the last time you wore something special?
Yeah, I was just thinking about this before, and it's definitely a long time ago. And the last thing that I could think about, the last occasion that I could think of when I wore something special was probably my graduation from my degree course in Ireland. And obviously on your graduation, you wear the cap and gown, the black cap and gown. And I guess that is something special. That's definitely not something that you wear every day. So that's probably the last time. Maybe there were some times since then, but probably not. And I definitely can't think of any other time.
Have you ever bought a special costume?
I have not. To the best of my memory, I've never bought a special costume. It's just not something that I would do. I don't often go to parties. Sometimes people have parties and they have like fancy dress parties where everybody has to wear a special costume. If one of my friends was having one of those parties and they invited me, I just would not go. I would not, just for the sake of going to a party, spend a whole afternoon going around shopping for a special costume. Is just not something that I would do. I remember when I was, so I did a master's in England in Loughborough. And I remember at that time there was a bar and a kind of nightclub at the university, and once a week there used to be a night where people would dress up, and lots of students would go, and they'd go to a special shop just to buy a costume, just to go to that event. And I always thought that was a really weird use of time and money and energy on that every week. And so I never did that, for example. Do you like to wear special clothes?
I mean, I don't dislike wearing special clothes. I think putting on a really nice suit to go to an event you can feel that fits well and looks good. You can feel good, and you get, I don't know how to put it, you feel a bit of something about you. But in general, I'm really not very interested in clothes, and I just wear something that's clean.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Did you sometimes wear special clothes when you were a child?
Not that I can remember particularly. I didn't really like dressing up when I was a child, and we didn't go to that many special events like weddings or funerals, so I can't think of any particular times I would have done.
When was the last time you wore something special?
Well, because of COVID, it's been a little while, because I just haven't been going anywhere or doing anything for a while, for over a year now. So the last time would probably be in autumn of 2019, when I was one of the best men at a good friend's wedding, my best friend's wedding. So wore an expensive suit.
Okay. Have you ever bought a special costume?
Again, not that I can remember. I sometimes ended up wearing special costumes to parties at university, because they would have themed parties and you had to dress up. I never really enjoyed them. I always wanted to avoid them. But when I had to go, I would do something using a bed sheet to create a toga like the ancient Romans used to wear, rather than spending a lot of time and money getting some fancy costume.
Okay. Thanks, Rob. Okay, Rob, I think that's probably enough because we're coming up to an hour. And so I think we've got about half the topic done maybe something like that. So it's good that if we do another and so yeah, that's good. Well done. Good job. I can see you.
Thank you.